You know, it's funny how many people get confused about the FBI and the CIA. I mean, they both have those three-letter acronyms, and they both deal with national security, but they're like apples and oranges. So let's break it down, shall we? To get started, please take just 1 second to like this video. Your support encourages me to continue creating this content. First off, the FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigation, is primarily a domestic agency. Think of them as the guys who handle law enforcement within the United States. They're the ones who investigate federal crimes, things like cybercrime, drug trafficking, organized crime, and terrorism. If something illegal happens on U.S. soil, chances are the FBI is going to be involved. They're like the local cops, but on a much bigger scale. They have the authority to make arrests, gather evidence, and even conduct surveillance. They work closely with local and state law enforcement agencies, which is super important because crime doesn't just stop at state lines. Now, on the flip side, we have the CIA, which stands for the Central Intelligence Agency. This agency is all about international intelligence. They focus on gathering, processing, and analyzing national security information from around the world. If the FBI is like your local police department, the CIA is more like a global intelligence network. Their work is shrouded in secrecy, and they often operate undercover in foreign countries. They're the ones who gather information on foreign governments, terrorist organizations, and any other threats that could impact U.S. interests abroad. So you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Why do we need both? Well, it's all about specialization. The FBI is focused on enforcing U.S. laws and protecting American citizens from threats that arise within the country. They have a specific mandate and jurisdiction that doesn't extend beyond our borders. The CIA, on the other hand, is all about preemptive action and intelligence gathering outside the U.S. Their goal is to prevent threats before they reach our shores. Let's take a closer look at their methods. The FBI has a lot of tools at its disposal. They can conduct investigations, collect evidence, and even use surveillance techniques to monitor criminal activities. They have a network of informants, and they can issue subpoenas and warrants. Their work is often visible. You'll see FBI agents in suits and badges conducting raids or making arrests. They're very much in the public eye, and their actions are subject to oversight and accountability. The CIA, on the other hand, operates in the shadows. Their methods are more covert. They gather intelligence through human sources, signals intelligence, and open-source information. They don't have the same level of accountability as the FBI because much of their work is classified. You won't see CIA agents parading around in suits. They're more likely to be in disguise or working under false identities. Their operations can involve everything from espionage to covert actions, and they often work with foreign partners to achieve their goals. Another key difference lies in their oversight. The FBI operates under the Department of Justice, which means they're subject to the law and must adhere to guidelines that protect citizens' rights. They have to follow the rules, and if they don't, there are consequences. The CIA, however, operates under the executive branch of the government and has a bit more leeway when it comes to how they conduct their operations. They have to report to congressional oversight committees, but their day-to-day activities can remain hidden from the public eye. Now, let's talk about the culture of these organizations. The FBI has a reputation for being a bit more traditional. They value law enforcement and have a strong focus on community relations. You'll find a lot of former police officers and detectives working there. The CIA, in contrast, has a reputation for being more secretive and elite. They often recruit individuals with backgrounds in international relations, languages, and even engineering. The culture is less about community engagement and more about strategic thinking and global awareness. So, in a nutshell, the FBI and CIA serve different but complementary roles. The FBI keeps the peace at home, while the CIA keeps an eye on the world stage. They both play crucial roles in protecting our nation, but they do so in very different ways. Next time you hear someone mix them up, you can step in and set the record straight. It's a fascinating distinction, and understanding it gives you a greater appreciation for how our government works to keep us safe. So, whether you're rooting for the agents in suits or the ones in the shadows, just remember, they're both on the same team, just playing different positions in the game of national security. And that's a pretty important game to understand. Thank you for exploring with us here at the Corner of Curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. As always, Feel free to leave your curious questions and thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.